Do you want to know how to buy referrals for any website so you can easily get referrals? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I have tested hundreds of platforms that have referral programs, and I have also referred quite a few people myself to the platforms that I actually think are worth referring people to. And I have often been asked here on my YouTube channel if there is any ways to easily get referrals just by buying them. And there actually is. And in this video, I will show you how you can do it, but you also need to do it with the right expectations. And there also are some very important things you need to consider before finding out if this even is a strategy for you. And all this I will explain in this video here. And I will also show you step by step 2 examples of how you can do it if you find out this is the right way for you to try to get referrals. So before I go over and show you exactly how to potentially buy referrals for any website, there are a few important points I want to go over so you can find out if this even is a strategy that is right for you. First of all, if you do not know what a referral is, then I just quickly want to say that, for example, Get Paid To sites that I have a lot of reviews of here on my website, they often have a referral program where you can earn a percentage or some kind of commission if you invite other people to join. And then I'm often asked here, is there a way to then buy these referrals so you can quickly make a profit? And as I already mentioned, there actually are some methods you can use for this. But what you first of all need to know is that it's not necessarily a good long-term strategy, because you would need to keep doing that. And if you only rely on buying referrals, it will rarely be something that will be giving you some kind of stable income. So you just need to consider that. But when that is said, if you do it with the right approach, it can be a way to quickly earn a little bit by referring people. However, you can also end up wasting a lot of money if you make certain errors. So the first things I want to make clear is that the programs that you will promote or try to buy referrals to, they often have certain terms, and you need to be aware of this. Certain websites or certain programs will not allow you to actually buy referrals. If you buy referral for their website and you refer people through that, they will not count them as referrals. So if you go and create a campaign like I show you later here, and you end up promoting an offer or platform that do not allow that kind of promotion, then they will likely detect it because they can see that of the traffic source and all this. And then you will end up actually likely not getting paid for those referrals because it breaks the terms. So always make sure that you do not break the terms of the platforms that you choose to refer people to, because then you can potentially end up wasting your money instead. Secondly, make sure to only refer people to platforms that are actually worth referring people to, because I sometimes see people being willing to promote or try to buy referrals for whatever, as long as they can earn a little bit. And that's just not fair in my opinion. So always make sure that you only actually promote platforms that are worth promoting. And the platforms I will show you here also have strict terms. So if you're trying to promote some kind of shady product because you hope that you can quickly make some money like that, and you don't care about the people you actually refer there, then you will likely also lose your money, because they will not allow you to promote shady products like that or platforms like that. And finally, the last thing I want to make clear is that you should start testing small, in my opinion. Do not just put all your money into this. Do not put more money than you can afford to actually lose, because you need to test this. There is no guarantee that you will make a profit right away, because you need to kind of test how much you should offer when you buy these referrals here and how much you will get paid for the others. You can read all that, but still there can be some unexpected things going on. So therefore, just test small, and then if you see it works, then you can scale from there. That is my advice anyways. But with that explained, so you know if this actually will be for you and what to consider now when I show you exactly how to do it, then let's go over 2 platforms where you can do this, and I will show you step by step how you there create campaigns so you can buy referrals for any website. So I have now jumped to the first platform where you can set up campaigns to buy referrals. And I will now show you exactly how to do this step by step. But before I do that, I would really appreciate if you could just take 1 second to like this video, as it can help it to be seen by more people. But let's now then go over the first example here of how you can create a campaign. And I'm now on a platform called Timebox, and Timebox is a get paid to site with plenty of different ways to earn. So if you want to then create these advertising campaigns, a great thing is here that you can, for example, take surveys, watch videos, do social media tasks, and a lot more to earn. And then you can use your balance here to create these advertising campaigns and then reinvest that into buying referrals and like actually earn more like that. Or you can also just put money into your account here and then you can create a campaign. So that's up to you which approach you prefer. But how to find that section where you can create a campaign, you just go to advertise once you're logged in. And then there are different options. The one you need if you want to buy referrals is to go to this tasks and then to create campaigns. And then you will also see active users here, and that's approximate network size, and that shows how many members you can potentially promote your offer to. So it has quite a lot, but I will also show you later that depending on how you set up the campaign, of course it will have a smaller number of users that potentially can actually sign up for your offer. The first thing you need to be aware of, as I already mentioned earlier, they have some strict guidelines. There are certain campaigns that are not allowed. So make sure you do not break this. If not, your campaign will not get improved, or you potentially can end up actually losing your money and all this. So always make sure to read this first here. And then there are different campaigns you can create. And again, if you want to actually have someone signing up as a referral, then what you need to do is to choose this one called website sign up. So you just choose a category here and then you give them a campaign name here, and you can see that's public, and then an internal campaign name here, and all this you can read exactly what you need to fill out, and it is quite easy. And then here, this is where you would then paste the referral link. So you take the referral link you want to promote and put that here. And I would definitely encourage you to have this one here where it says that it doesn't allow signups from people who have signed up before, because usually you will not get paid if you refer people that have actually created an account before. So then you will just be wasting your money. And then you need to go through all this targeting here. And here you can see a small number. And I mentioned before that you could see the total network size there. And here you can see the potential users from each country that are available here to create campaigns for. So depending on the countries you want to promote to, because you might have an offer you want to promote where you only want to promote to, say certain Asian countries or certain English speaking countries or Scandinavia or whatever it can be. And here you can just simply choose the countries. For example, if you just want to, right now here, these are the included countries here. So you can choose to exclude certain if you just want to exclude certain countries, or you can click these ones here, for example, remove all here, you can see, and then they all are excluded. And then you can, for example, add all back there, or you can add certain Asian countries here. So there's like a lot of different things you can do here. You can just do it all manually so you can get the exact target group you want to. And the same here, you can choose, should it be desktop or mobile? Are there any requirements for the operating systems or browsers? Any gender, like do you only want to target female or male, or doesn't it matter? And all the kind of things like this. And you basically just have to go through here. And this one is also important one. I just want to mention that this is how long you will actually say that you will be approving it within, because once you created a campaign, then people will do it, but you need to approve the work before they will get paid. And then you will say like, how long would you give yourself? Because the shorter time, the more attractive the campaign will often be for people. But of course, if you say 30 minutes, you have to constantly sit there and actually look at it. And that will, of course, really not be very nice unless you can sit in front of your computer the whole time. So just consider that as well. Other than that, you basically just go through it step by step, and then you also need to set the bids here. And just be aware that this doesn't mean that this is what you actually pay per sign up. It's a little bit complicated here how it works, because you will actually see here, you can see recommended bid here and current top bid, but exactly what you will end up paying per task, you cannot necessarily see that here. It will not be this, don't worry. It will be a lot less, as you can also see if you go there and see how much people are getting paid. So this is the only thing that just takes a little bit of adjusting, and you can read all about that in their FAQ section. I don't want to explain all that there, because it becomes a little bit complicated how they calculate that. But once you figure it out, it's quite easy. And in general, it's quite cheap to actually create campaigns here on Timebox. So do not think that this is what you will end up paying per sign up, because that will clearly not actually be profitable. And then you need to set the overall campaign budget. How much do you want to spend in total? Do you have any caps for per day or anything like that? And here, this is where you then need to describe exactly what you want people to do. Do this in proper English so they really clearly understand what they need to do. Also, I would encourage you to use bullet points, because that's just easier for people to see and it's easier for them to understand the exact steps. And then once you have actually described what people need to do, then you need to show here, or to choose what people need to do to prove that they have actually done the work, because you can't just trust that people say, oh, I've done it, and then that's enough. You need to actually check it. And here you can, for example, ask them to just upload a screenshot, or to write a text. It can be to write what kind of email they've used, or to provide a screenshot of the sign up, or whatever you think that you need to be able to check that they actually have signed up, and check that you actually got the commission, because if not, you can end up wasting money. So this is very important to figure out exactly what you need to see to be able to track if the person has done the task that you've asked them to do. And that's basically it. Then you need to submit it for approval. So if you have broken the terms of trying to promote some kind of scammy thing or anything, it will not get approved. But other than that, it will get approved quite quickly, and then it will be posted here, and then people will start actually doing that task. And you will just need to keep an eye on it, so you need to approve it, and then you will also get paid from the websites you have referred them to. So this is how easy it is on Timebox, and it is quite cheap here, and it offers really good opportunities, and it's easy to use, and it has a lot of users. So this is definitely a great option, but it can also be great to have another option and run maybe 2 campaigns or test them and see which one works best for the campaigns you want to promote. So let me just show you one more option here. So the other option I want to show you as a platform where you can create tasks like this and get signups for any website or referrals for any platform is on PicoWorkers. And both for PicoWorkers and Timebox, I will leave links below here where you can find full information about them, and where you can also see links so you can easily join the platforms. But once you're inside PicoWorkers, there's a big button here in the top corner that says post job. So you would need to click that, and then you basically go through a lot of the same things you did with Timebox. It just looks a little bit different, but you can then choose the target. Should it be international, only Asia, Africa, or Europe, or whatever it should be. And you can also exclude certain specific countries if you know that you are not going to get paid for referring them anyways. And then you just apply this. So let's just say international here, and apply, and go to next. And then here, this is the category you need to choose. And what you need to choose here is the one called sign up if you want to get referrals. And then you can choose that it's just an email submit, a simple sign up, a complex sign up. If you choose the complex sign up, you can see here the workers will earn more because they need to spend more time doing it. But you will, of course, then also have to pay more. But if you just need a simple sign up, then you can choose here and apply and go to next. And then you have to go through the exact same things there. You need to describe the job, give it a title here, show the steps here, and write exactly what they need to do. And then you need to choose also how they need to prove that they have actually done the job, so you can check everything there. And basically you just go through here then and set everything and choose the budget and click it to get started. They need to approve it, and usually also here they do it quite quickly. And usually also both on PicoWorkers and Timebox, once a job is live, you will quite quickly start seeing people taking those tasks there or signing up, if you are giving, of course, a fair pay for it, and also if you have described very clearly what they need to do. So this is how you can potentially quickly start getting some referrals by buying referrals through platforms like this. However, as mentioned, you should not expect that this is something that can make you a full-time net income or make you rich or anything like that. It will require quite a bit of testing, and it's not necessarily the best long-term strategy, because you need to keep doing this here, setting up, testing new campaigns and all that. But it definitely can be a way to quickly start getting referrals, and it can be something that if you're interested in that and if you are willing to actually test with some money, then you can do that. Both the platforms I showed you, you can earn by doing different tasks there, so you do not have to invest your own money. But other than that, you would have to invest your own money. And in general, when you do something like this, in my opinion, you should not invest anything that you cannot afford to lose, because you do not know how it will go. You need to test first to see. But it can be a way to get referrals and earn a bit extra quite quickly. And I hope this video helped you figure out if this is the right strategy for you, because I've been asked a lot about it. So now I wanted to show it step by step here. And if you have any experiences with it yourself, or if you have any questions, then just leave a comment below here. I will personally check them all and reply to them all myself. And also, if the video helped you, then make sure to give it a like. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about how to get the most out of it, get paid to sites, paid service sites, and other free ways to earn some extra cash on the side online.